Hello YouTube, this is Tutoring Potential, and today we are going to be starting the geometry semester review for Palm Beach County, Florida. This is part 1. Go ahead. Okay, some of these are worked out. To find the length of AD, I'm going to take the coordinate for D, 8, subtract -5. 8 minus -5 is 13. What segment is congruent to AB? AB, the coordinates are -7 and -2. So -2 minus -7 is 5. The other segment that is 5 units long is CD. If AB equals 2x minus 16, BC equals 3x minus 19, and AC equals 30, then AB plus BC equals AC. That's the segment addition postulate. 2x minus 16 plus 3x minus 19 equals 30. 2x plus 3x is 5x. -16 minus 19 is -35, so 5x minus 35 is equal to 30. Add the 35. 5x is equal to 65, or x is 16. That's the first part. It also wants AB and BC. So for AB, I plug in my value for x, which is 13, into 2x minus 16. 2 times 13 is 26. Minus 16, AB is 10. To find BC, I will subtract AC minus AB, which is 30 minus 10, or 20. I could also put 13. This is 13 times 3 is 39. Minus 19, is that, which am I doing? I'm solving for BC, which is 20, right? You get the same answer, whether you plug in x here or whether you subtract 30 minus the value we got. Okay, I apologize for the nets of these figures. A quick note, I believe the test will be multiple choice. I'm not 100% sure, but these are rough drawings of a cube which has 6 identical squares, 4 one way, 4 on one axis, and then 2 coming off one of the 4. Your triangular prism will have 3 sort of lateral faces, which are rectangular, and 2 triangular bases. Your rectangular prism will have 4 identical rectangular lateral faces and 2 squares for the 2 bases. Your cone will have a large rectangle with a circle on either side. That's not to scale. And then, again, not to scale. This is your cylinder. I'm not sure what I just said, but this is your cylinder, and this is your cone. Your cone sort of looks like a baseball diamond with a baseball up top. Couple fill in the blank. Supplementary angles are 2 angles whose measure have a sum of 180 degrees. Complementary angles are 2 angles whose measure have a sum of 90 degrees. And it has to be just 2. You can't have a sort of, 3. You can't have 3 angles that add up to 180 and call them supplementary. It has to be 2. And it has to be 2 angles that add up to 90 for complementary. Okay. Number 6, if measure BOC, which is BOC equals 25 degrees, AOC, the entire angle equals 59. What is the measure of AOB, which is this one here? angle addition postulate says AOB, measure of angle AOB plus measure of angle BOC equals measure of angle AOC. So to find AOB, I will subtract AOC minus BOC, which is 59 minus 25, or 34 degrees. You can tell this is take 2. If MO bisects LMN, then measure angle LMO equals 1/2 measure angle LMN, which also equals measure angle OMN. So MO is a bisector, angle bisector. All right. So what I'll do is I'll take 2 times NMO and set that equal to 7x minus 24. 4x plus 62 equals 7x minus 24. What's going to happen? I'm going to get 3x over here, subtracting my 4x from both sides, equals 62 plus 24, which is 86. 4x plus 62 equals 7x minus 24. 7x minus 4x is 3x. 62 plus 24 equals 86. I am getting the same value. X equals 28 2/3. So LMN will be 7 times 28 2/3 minus 24 equals 176 2/3. It's not usual that you'll get well, they're rational. It's just usually you'll get integers. So I did that one a few times. I'm still getting the same value unless I'm doing something wrong. 2x and 2x is 4x. 31 is 62. 3x. Add the 24. Okay. So this is LMN, which is the whole angle. If I got a value, I mean, it's not to scale, right? Because 176 is almost a straight line. That's not even. That's less than 176. So they're when they say they're not to scale, they're really off. All right, scrap that. We have a distance formula. Distance formula is square root of the quantity, y2 minus y1, all squared, plus x2 minus x1, all squared. Two minus 4 is negative 2, squared is 4. 1 minus a 7 is negative 6, squared is 36. 4 plus 36 is 40. Square root of 40 is approximately equal to 6.3. You need a calculator for that. If they want an exact value, it's going to be irrational. Okay, Noam walks home from school by walking 8 blocks north and then 6 blocks east. So from the center, I'm not going to set up a coordinate plane exactly, but he walks 8 blocks north and then 6 blocks east. How much shorter would his walk be if there were a direct path? He walks home from school. So this is home and this is school. Not that it would matter if, in this case, if I switch those. What I want, how much shorter would his walk be? Okay. What I need is my hypotenuse. 6 squared plus 8 squared equals my hypotenuse squared, which is Pythagorean theorem. 36 plus 64 equals c squared. 100 equals c squared. C equals 10. So this distance is 10, but it wants to know how much shorter his walk would be. So I take what his walk was, which is 8 plus 6 or 14, minus 10, and so the answer is 4. Sorry about this. Oh, I missed one thing I wanted to show you. It also wants the distance, the midpoint between these two. And your midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. So that's 7 plus 1, which is 8, divided by 2 is 4, comma, 4 plus 2 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. So it wants the midpoint, which is 4, 3. Sorry to back up over a question. Okay. Another midpoint. I'm sorry it's moving around so much. 9 plus 7 over 2, comma, 10 plus 6 over 2, which is 16 over 2, comma, 16 over 2, which is 8, 8. Midpoint. When it just says find HK, that's the distance. So the distance is going to be, I'm going to go left to right this time so they're positive. That's 10 minus 6. And 9 minus 7. 10 minus 6 is 4. Square root of 16. Plus 9 minus 7 is 2. Square root is 4. Square root of 20. Just make sure I did that right. 10 minus 6 is 4. 16. 9 minus 7 is 2. Square root is 4. Square root of 20, which is, if they want it to the nearest tenth again, it's approximately equal to 4.5. To the nearest tenth. Okay, I'm going to do one more in part 1. M is the midpoint of RS. The coordinates of point S are 8, 4. This is not a number line. I'm sorry, this is not a number line. I'm just trying to visualize it. What are the coordinates of R? So this would really be sort of 7, 3. It doesn't work this way. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 7 plus x over 2 equals 8. 7 plus x equals 16. 16 minus 7, x equals 9. And then 3 plus y over 2 equals 4. The average of 4 and the y coordinate here will be 3. So 3 plus y equals 8, y equals 5. So xy, this will be 9, 5, 9, 7. Okay. So the midpoint will be 9, 5. How are we doing? I'm going to have to cut this one here, and we'll do the distance in the next part. Thanks for watching.